video is how I do my makeup, and this is a really good tutorial for Valentine's Day because there's a little bit of pink in it, but it's not like overly pink. My sweet mate just left, my roommate just left for class. So if you're wondering, I actually have no makeup on right now, so I'm going to go through what I do every single day. So the first thing I do is I use Neutrogena Naturals Multivitamin Nourishing Moisturizer. I've just started using it and I use about that much. And then I'm currently using the Laura Mercier tinted moisturizer. It looks like this. I'm not so sure that it's not breaking me out though, so I'm a little worried about that, so I might be changing it, but I'm gonna use up the tube though, because why would I not use up the tube? It's expensive. So I like the product though, and I like how it feels on the coverage that it gives. I just apply it with my fingers. This is actually like one of the things that meets my skin tone the best. I'm very, very pale, and so it can be hard to find products that go with my skin tone. Sometimes I do a little bit extra because my skin tends to be kind of red. And I found that by applying the moisturizer first, the Neutrogena moisturizer first, that actually helps with my redness. I don't know why, but it does. So I use that. And then I use the Maybelline Dream Bouncy Blush in 15, which is Rose Petal. I do this before I do powder because this is more of a, well, it's not powder for one, so it's more liquidy-ish, so I like to do it before I do powder. I just brush it on. It does get kind of messy in the pot as you use it though, which is kind of a downfall to it. As you can see, like, it's kind of coming out of the pan. I don't know why it's like not focusing, and you know, I just stuck my finger in it. And this is just an EcoTools plush brush. It's not actually an angled one, it just kind of looks up. And then I use, for my powder, I use the Revlon Photo Ready. This is the third one. I have two because I'm at school right now, so I bought two so I'd be prepared. It's the Photo Ready powder and translucent, so it doesn't actually have like a color, and it comes with a brush, but I don't use it. I use an EcoTools powder brush. I just got it at Ulta. I am a college student. I was not willing to spend $30 on a powder brush that I wasn't sure I was gonna like, and I was kind of buying it last minute. I just know that I typically don't use the ones that they come with, and I actually didn't know that this even came with one, but I had to have powder for sorority recruitment, and a translucent one is great because you don't have to worry about it matching. So that's how I do that. And then I move on to my eyes. I have not been wearing a lot of eye makeup recently because of what happened over Christmas break. It was not very pretty. You don't want to see a picture even though I have one. You won't get to see it. But the first thing I always do is I prime my eyelids using MAC's Paint Pot and Painterly. It's on autofocus too. I'll figure it out. This is like my second time filming with this camera, so I don't really know what to do. And then after I do that, I have the Stila and the Light Eyeshadow Palette, and I just got it at Ulta. And the reason actually why I got it was because it had kitten in it. But I have been loving Bubbly, which is this one right here. So I just take my eyeshadow brush, dip it in there, and this is a Sephora Professional lined eyeshadow brush, and I like have told my eyelid like I know you're not supposed to, causes wrinkles and all of that, but I still do. Mainly because I can't like function. And I keep it out. And then I'm going to use, this is from the London, Liberty of London collection. I got this kind of recently. I got it at a cosmetic like factory store. That might even be what it was called. There's one near my college, so I went there, but it's just a pretty like pale peachy pink kind of thing. There's no shimmer in it, and it's called Give Me Liberty of London Matte. I then take another eyeshadow. No, I take the same one. Just kidding. I only did this for the first time yesterday, so I'm like still teaching myself. Got it all. And then I put it on the outside, and I go in about halfway, like so. And then I go back in and take the bubbly color and just go through it a little bit. So it's not so much of a line. Then I do the same thing again with the pink. Just try to line it up a little bit. And you can't even really tell that there's pink in it, which is great. I really, really like that about it. Then I'm going to take a crease brush, and this one has hair in it, which is right there. I just take that. And I'm not like a big, I normally only use like one eyeshadow ever. But this is just like so pale that you can't tell, and you can't even really tell that there's the pink in it too, which is great. It makes it really, really subtle, which I really like. And that's what I do with that. And then I got this from Hot Look, but it's still a convertible eyeliner, dual shadow and liner. Guys, so I do this. I pull on my eye, which you shouldn't do. But what I do is I literally go at like the base of my eyelashes, and that is where I put on eyeliner. And what it does is it helps so that it doesn't go as far up your eye, so it looks a lot more natural. And then I line the waterline, and I actually go over it twice because I produce a lot of, which I have chronic dry eye, so it makes no sense, but I actually produce a lot of water. So, something else that I always do is that I never really wear my hair up when I have eyeliner on to make it less dramatic. Because my eyes are really bright. I have green eyes and they're just really bright naturally. And so, when I wear eyeshadow, especially golds and pinks, it brings out the green, and then eyeliner also does that, so. That's how I do that. And then I'm currently using the Voluminous L'Oreal Paris. It's the curved brush, which I don't know if I like that or not, But that's what I'm using right now. I couldn't find the straight brush when I was at Ulta before I left for school. So, I'm not exactly sure yet how I feel about it. But that's what I'm using. And then I get more before I do my top lashes, which helps a lot, and it looks a lot more intense than it actually is. And I don't do anything, I've never really done anything extra to my eyelashes until yesterday, or my eyebrows until yesterday, and I really liked it. So what I did is I took another just fluffy, my ring is turned around backwards. I took just a fluffy eyeshadow brush, and then this is a Maybelline like palette. I got this to go to Florida. It's the Expert Wear Eyeshadow Sun Baked Neutrals 600ESU-01. It says safe for sensitive eyes, which is very good because I have sensitive eyes. Or not even using it on the eyes, so it doesn't even matter. But I use this brown right here. I think, hold on, let me just make sure. I just get a little on the brush. I just fill in my eyebrows a little bit. It is lighter than my eyebrows, but I'm not like packing it in. And the reason why I use a fluffy eyeshadow brush is because I don't actually have a brush for my, like an angled eyeliner brush or something to use for it, which I know is what a lot of people use. And that is how I do that. And then I'll be right back. The last thing that I use to finish off this look is the Sophia lip gloss from Ellen Blair's collection. Ellen Blair are beauty gurus on YouTube as well. I'm not really a beauty guru. I'm a self-help guru. I'll put it like that. That's what my roommate calls it. She's like, you're just so like helpful. And Sophia is like a berryish color, and what I was really skeptical because I'm like, they've just used makeup, like they've never bought it or like made it. But this stays on like it's a lipstick. Or like a lip stain, I guess. And it's very true to the color that's in the tube. It looks a lot more dramatic than it does normally. And I got that on sale, but they sell it at, I'll put the link in the description because I don't know where it is. Blush.com maybe, I think is what it's called. I'm not really sure, but this is the finished look. And then I just put my hair down. I might wear a bow or something. I'm a sorority girl, so bows are like normal for us to wear. So that is my Valentine's Day / everyday makeup tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I am thinking of more videos to do. If you have any suggestions, put them in the comment section down below, and I will talk to you guys soon.